Yeousch!
What is going on, Yeousch? It's Lefty from 643 Productions. You can find me at youtube.com/LeftyOx. Once again, that's youtube.com/LeftyOx. Coming at you here with a Black Ops Search and Destroy sniping gameplay on Array. And today I want to talk with you about what it takes. What it takes to build and maintain a successful YouTube channel. Because looking around at YouTube, even when I was trying to get into YouTube, I saw a lot of videos, and I still do to this day, of people saying, here's what you have to do if you want to be successful. Here's what you have to do if you want to accomplish this or meet some measure of success with your YouTube channel. There's a lot of videos out there like that, and they crop up from time to time. And when I was getting into YouTube and looking to do what I do now, I didn't find them all that helpful. I really didn't, because I think that they were, whether intentionally or accidentally so, they were too general. They made broad claims that they claimed would help you in your trek towards success. And while I think that they are helpful, while I think that in general, in principle, those ideas are useful and would go a long way towards helping somebody or priming somebody for success in this business, I don't think that in those types of videos people gave proper perspective. I don't think they gave proper explanation. And so that's what I'm here to do. I am here talking to you today, trying to give you some perspective and some in-depth discussion on what some of these claims mean and really what it takes to prime yourself for success. Does this mean, is this a list, I guess I should ask, rhetorically, is this a list that if you follow ABC, you will have 15 or 20 or 30,000 subscribers in 6 months? No, this is not a list. This is not one of those lists. This is not intended to do that. This is, all this will do, all these things will do, and I think that's one thing that a lot of people miss out on. All this will do is put you in a better position to do that. It still is, there are still a lot of factors that go into making that subscriber count grow and reaching those milestones in subscribers and view counts and all that stuff. There's still a lot of things that go into that. And this is not, and no encompassing list is going to be able to help you or to accomplish that. All this does is prime you for success. It doesn't mean you will meet success. It just means you will be more or in a better position to meet with success with your YouTube channel. Number one thing that I want to talk about and that I see a lot of people say in these kinds of videos is originality. They say be original, right? That's the general point they try to make is, well, you got to be original. Okay, and that's really where they stop. That's really where the explanation stops. They don't. They just say, they suffice it to say, well, be original and you'll be better off. Well, what is originality? What kind of originality? Originality in terms of the video aspect, in terms of what people see, maybe. Originality in terms of what people hear, the audio channel, maybe. All I can do is, I can't answer that question completely. All I can do is give you my perspective. When I was looking to get into YouTube and the Call of Duty community, I am a Call of Duty centric commentator. That is what I do. I am looking to expand here in the coming weeks and coming months and all that stuff. But right now I'm focusing primarily on Call of Duty. When I was looking to get into this genre, I looked around and I assessed the market, so to speak. I said, okay, well, there's a lot of gameplay out here. And there's a lot of really good gameplay. There's a lot of high scores in different game types. There's a lot of crazy montages. There's a lot of weird kind of specialized weapon usage. And so really, I came to the conclusion, well, the gameplay isn't going to be original. And I think that holds true for a lot of genres in this YouTube business. The gameplay, more than likely, isn't going to be original in that it is not going to be the first time that people have seen that. You are not going to be the sole provider of that kind of gameplay. You are not going to be that sole provider of that kind of video content. People have seen it, especially with the Call of Duty market. There have been scores. These scores and the way they've been done have been done countless times, over and over and over again. And so I thought, well, okay, I have to find another way to be original. And what I decided to do is, using my internet radio background, I hosted a sports internet radio show for 3 years. I said, you know what I don't see a lot of? I don't see a lot of broadcast style. I don't see a lot of definite intros with definite outros. I don't see flowing from one topic to another. I see a lot of awkward kind of pauses and, okay, now I'm going to talk about this completely unrelated thing. And I thought, okay, I'm going to bring what I know about the radio business, and I'm going to bring that style to YouTube because I don't see a lot of it. And luckily for me, that was original enough to bring a lot of people in, and that is why a lot of people, hopefully some of you, will come to me and keep coming to me for video content, entertainment, and information and all that. I strive to be informative and cerebral, yet entertaining and funny. That is an original combination that I didn't see a lot of in the Call of Duty community, if any at all. Now, I'm not saying that you have to run out and try to be exactly like me. What I want you to do is use that thought process. The thought process that I used that arrived eventually at, okay, I'm going to do these things from my radio background. Use that thought process when you're trying to break into the YouTube business, so to speak, or maybe rebrand your channel. Say, okay, assess the market. Say, well, I see a lot of this. I don't see a lot of that. What would be original? What can I do that would be definitely, without question, original? And go from there. And then you have to list those things and then figure out what you would be best at, what you're comfortable with, and all those things. And then can you be original? And then that will prime you for success, because then people will say, oh, well, I don't really see a lot of this. I want to see more, if they enjoy it. Now, another thing really quick before I wrap up here, what it takes in general is a lot of work. Some people don't like to admit it, some people like to downplay it, but really there is a lot of work that goes into maintaining and growing a successful YouTube channel. For instance, as I'm recording this, I'm uploading the second video of the day to my channel, and I am going to later, after this recording, make a gameplay and then record another commentary for upload tomorrow morning and upload it, obviously, once it's rendered. And that's a lot of work. That'll be 3 videos in less than 24 hours, not counting this video, which will be a 4th. Making gameplays, making connections, networking is another thing. You have to get in with the right people. I wouldn't be where I'm at without some help, and I understand that completely. But making connections, talking to people, saying, okay, here's what I like about you, here's what I don't like, what do you like, all those things. It's all about making sacrifices and really getting into it. That's what it takes. If you want to get into this, if you want to jump in with both feet, that is what it takes if you want to prime yourself to meet with a modicum of success. But anyway, guys, that's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. I'm out. You like the video? Want more Lefty? It's okay, a lot of people do. Just go to youtube.com/LeftyOx. Once again, that's LeftyOx. Be sure to click the subscribe button and come back daily for daily, sometimes twice daily uploads. youtube.com/LeftyOx. I will see you there.